Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kembali lagi dengan Ali di sini dari A94 Studio. Malam hari ini kita mau melanjutkan game tentang detektifan ini, yaitu Fast Noir. Serah. Kalau di Prancis Noir, Noir, Noir. Kalau di Inggris Noir, Noir juga sama ya. Noir kalau di Prancis itu hitam artinya, kalau di Inggris artinya kejahatan. Mereka berdua negara sekutu kok. Biarin aja. Oke, kita lanjut. HP Mas mana yang? Bawa sini ya. Oke, kita lanjut. Kita load. Terakhir kemarin saya main selama 1 jam. Kita load. Unik ya jamnya. Ada yang jual nggak jam segini ya? Mari kita lagi eksplorasi rumahnya dia. Sekarang ke bagian kasur. Ini apa?
A fold-away bed, one of the best inventions in recent times.
Iya sih, memang kasur itu salah satu investasi terbaik. Apalagi buat kaum rebahan zaman sekarang ini. Wow. Ini keluar mungkin. Nanti aja deh kita eksplorasi dulu.
Family photographs before I left for America. It cost a lot to take a photograph back then. My mother insisted, and they took 5, one for each of us. I wonder how they are. It's been more than 20 years since I left Italy.
Oh, dari Itali dia si Jack nih.
Inside, there's a nice mix of documents and underwear.
Campuran dokumen sama celana dalam jorok.
A map of Italy. I'll go back there one day.
Map Itali, dia mau balik lagi nanti suatu saat. Jack Denero. Oh, ini kalau ini keluar ini apa dong?
As long as the bed is in the way, there's no way I can open the door.
Oh, bagian sempit, barangnya banyak. Apa ini? Oh, suratnya, ada suratnya.
There's something under the door.
Ambil.
I must have been too drunk to notice it when I got here.
Ya sih, lu mabok sih semalam nih, kelamaan. Kita ambil sebentar.
It's a letter from Slavonsky, the apartment owner.
Dear Mr. Del Nero, please remember that you are 2 months late with rent. You are asked to fulfill your duties as renter to avoid unpleasant consequences. This is the last notice that I send. If you do not pay, I take drastic measures. Sincerely, Vladimir Alexandrovich Slavonsky.
If I had the money, I'd pay the rent. It's the 3rd threat of eviction that this stingy Russian has sent me this month. And I think it can keep the other 2 company.
Anjir, dirobek sama dia, kampret. Lu nggak tahu aja orang Rusia marah ya.
Useless papers in useless boxes.
Kertas nggak berguna, bok-bok nggak berguna.
A series of useless manuals on the ethics of investigation. As if there were an elegant way to take a bullet in the thigh. The only useful thing on this shelf is the New York phone book.
Oh ya, dulu tuh ada tuh phone book tuh.
A manual on processing jade, an essay on sleepwalking, and a treatise on the story of the Knights Templar.
banget.
I must have been drunk when I bought these books.
Lu ngapain lu beli itu?
I don't have any idea what's in these boxes, but if I put them there, there's got to be a reason.
Dia aja sendiri lupa. Sekarang kita kemana ya? Astaga, kasurnya ternyata ada di dalam lemari. Oh, gudang.
When I rented this apartment, this thing was already there. It's kind of broken, but I didn't pay for it. My homemade photography lab. I develop my own photographs. I can't let compromising materials end up with some photographer with a loose tongue. The last red light bulb I had blew up last week, and the place where I usually buy them doesn't open until tomorrow morning. It's not an expensive Art Deco chandelier, but this lamp gets the job done. It provides light.
Apa namanya, kartu nama buatan tangan. Bikin sendiri dia kartu nama.
A jar of lard.
Jar of lard. Sekali ngapa berarti itu? Jar of lard. Kita buka kamus dulu. Jadi belajar apa, bermain sambil belajar ya, bisa dibilang ya. Saya juga suka bahasa Inggris kan. Cuman memang vocabulary saya agak terbatas sih. Kendi. Lard itu apa lah? Oh, lemak babi. Minyak. Apaan tuh minyak tuh?
Just a stack of old documents.
Dokumen tua.
There are just boxes with papers up there.
Box. Kertas.
Boxes, papers, and other stuff that I don't need anymore. If I actually tried to put these shelves in order, I'd realize that at least half of these things should be thrown out.
Barang-barang yang sudah seharusnya dibuang.
Detergent and clothespins, the bare necessities to look presentable.
Deterjen buat apa lagi ini bocah?
It's my gun holster.
Oh, ini pistolnya di sini.
Dannazione. It's been years since I put the gun in here. I don't have any idea of what the combination is.
Dia sendiri nggak tahu kodenya berapa, terus gue suruh nyari tahu itu.
My gun.
Ini sebenarnya saya lihat Waltrock sih. Kalau enggak mah aduh.
My gun. It's been a while since I used it. I don't like to carry it with me. Anyway, it's not loaded, and it's pretty useless to carry it around without any bullets. I must have some bullets in my office somewhere. I just need to remember where. What's left of an old bicycle? If I actually tried to put these shelves in order, I'd realize that at least half of these things should be thrown out. It looks like a statue of a seagull or a pigeon. I didn't remember having this junk in my storage room.
Dia sendiri aja nggak sadar ada.
It's an old trunk full of clothes. Documents on old cases. Boxes, papers, and other stuff that I don't need anymore. A manifesto from Clito in Calabria, the city where I was born.
Manifesto itu surat.
The only suitcase I have.
Nyari ininya di mana ya? Nyari pelurunya.
A basic element is missing, the film roll. I'm not going to pick up every object that I find around. Here are the bullets. Let's hope they didn't rot over the years. Great. There are just 3 bullets. Better to be an optimist and see the magazine half full rather than half empty.
Bisa 3 pelurunya coy. Ini orang DirectX miskin banget sih.
There are just
Oke. Sudah dimasukin, kita kantongin.
Good. The gun is loaded now.
Kita keluar dulu. Keluar dari kantor executive office. Ada koran nih.
For once, the weather forecast seems to have been right. I've never seen this much rain coming down. It's like a hurricane hit New York. It doesn't make any sense to me. For once, the certainty with which Mayor Weston claims he'll be re-elected makes me think that his electoral campaign isn't relying solely on rallies and handshakes. At the end of the day, you can always buy the votes that you can't win with your ideas. Cardinal Rastinger gets up in arms about alcohol abuse. This is the kind of news that tells me that the church and I will never get along too well.
Kita pergi.
That's a cab. Since my car is still parked in Harlem, it's the only way that I can get to Brooklyn. A cab, that's just what I need.
Hi, buddy. I help you?
Take me to the Melville Port in Brooklyn.
Sorry, friend. I know in service.
What does that mean?
It means I no work. I on break. No ride, no work, and no question. I on break.
I need to go to the Melville Port. It's urgent.
Buddy, it's your problem, not mine. I off. If you big hurry, call cab company and have send other cab.
Take me to the Melville Port. I'll pay you twice the fare.
I no want money. I earn big money today, and now I on break.
Damn, driver. Take me to the Melville Port right now.
You deaf power? I off. If you big hurry, call cab company and have send other cab.
When is your break over?
Apa not?
Oh, I don't know. Can be 2 or 3 hours.
You're on a 3-hour break? What kind of night cab are you if you take a 3-hour break in the middle of the night?
I don't talk about my work with you, especially when I on break.
Goodbye.
You said right word. Goodbye.
Ya karena biasanya apartemen Rusia di Amerika itu memang harganya murah. Terus ya karena murah itu ya keamanan lo ya sebenarnya sih keamanan dari dalam sih. Kalau keamanan dari orang luar sendiri, banyak orang luar tuh takut sama orang Rusia. Makanya kalau keamanan dari luar tuh luar biasa, apa bagus lah. Ya lumayan dengan harga murah.
The telephone.
Apa yang ngomong telepon lu juga tahu di telepon.
Hello, New York operator. I'm listening.
The taxi company, please.
Coming up.
Oh, dulu kalau nelpon tuh pusat dulu.
Hello, Binkle Taxi. What can I do for you?
Sekarang mau pakai HP mah mau nelpon siapa aja bisa. Asal lu punya nomor.
I need a cab.
Where are you?
Essex Street on the Lower East Side.
Hold, please. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm sorry, but the only driver in your area isn't answering his radio. He seems to have disappeared into thin air.
You don't have any other cab?
No, not right now. No one wants to work the night shift in South New York. The area is full of knuckleheads.
So the only cab available in this area is the one with this disappeared driver.
Yeah, we haven't heard from him in days. We even reported him missing to the police, but they don't care about a disappeared Mexican cab driver. They keep telling us that sooner or later a detective will contact us by radio and they'll start an investigation, but I still haven't heard from anyone. Anyway, I can send you a cab from Harlem, but it'll still take about half an hour.
No, I can't wait. I'll figure out something else.
Okay, bye.
All I needed was a missing cab driver. It seems that the only way to get away from here is that damn Chinese cab driver. A damned cab.
You again, buddy? I already told you, I on break.
The company says that there are no cabs in the area.
Well, obviously, I own the cab driver in area.
Hey, wait. The receptionist said the only cab driver for this area disappeared 3 days ago.
Disappear? I know disappear. I know answer radio, that all.
Then why don't you answer the radio?
I sell it, make big money.
You sold the radio?
Yes, sold. I pick up more kind going round. Radio no help.
Something smells fishy.
And what you want now?
The receptionist said the cab driver who disappeared was a fat Mexican. And you don't seem much like a fat Mexican.
I don't understand what you say.
You understand all too well if you ask me. I'm not interested in your game. But if you're Mexican, I'm Abe Lincoln.
I'm Mexican. Adopted Mexican. Lived many years in Mexico. With uncle.
Of course. And what's your uncle's name?
My uncle called Diego. Diego de la Vega.
Diego de la Vega is Zorro.
Yes. His friends often call him Zorro.
He's make-believe. He doesn't exist.
What? You tell me my uncle no exist?
Let's knock it off with this story. I don't care who you are, or where you come from, or what you did with the Mexican driver. Just take me to the Melville port, and I'll keep my mouth shut about all this. Easy, right?
You blackmail me.
You can call it whatever you want. That's just how things are.
I no listen to blackmail.
Whatever you want. I hope the police believe your story about being Zorro's Chinese nephew.
Okay. You win. You get in cab, but no say nothing to nobody about this.
That's better.
Where we go?
The Melville port in Brooklyn. The cab glides over Manhattan Bridge, a solitary figure ignoring the speed limit. In my head, a quartet of pneumatic hammers continues to bang on my temples, reminding me that there's still a good amount of whiskey in my veins. Not exactly the best way to go to a meeting that seems like it was set up to get rid of someone quickly.
You happy now? I bring you here and now I go away.
You're not going anywhere. Wait for me here.
I must wait you here? I don't want to wait you here. This place is scary. I want to go.
Stop whining or I swear I'll get your taxi driver's license revoked.
License? Need license to drive cab?
Great. A Chinese cab driver without a license who's driving the cab of some Mexican guy that nobody can find.
Welcome to New York.
This car tells me I'm not the only one at the port. There's no one here. This is the right place. I'm not that late that most people wouldn't still be waiting. I don't like this. I'd better take a look around. They probably called me from this telephone. I remember hearing a ship's siren during the call. There's something on the ground. It's blood. It's fresh, very fresh, otherwise the rain would have washed it away. I didn't like this case right from the very beginning. These traces of blood certainly don't win at any points. What the hell?
Kabur sih. Dan ujiannya itu apa ya? Doang. Ungkapan kasar dalam bahasa
Dannazione! That Chinese cab driver ran away and left me here. I hate cab drivers. It would be better if I called the police. Yes, I'd better call the police. Hello, operator? Operator. There's no line. Someone must have cut the cables. That explains why the telephone call I received was cut off so abruptly. No cab and no phone. Looks like I'll have to take care of things myself. It's too dark. I can barely see where I'm stepping, but I can see a blood trail pointing to the docks. The wooden pier is so rotten that one of the jetties has collapsed. Better not get too close. I might end up in the water with what's left of this pier. It's pitch black. If I take another step, I might end up in the water. Drowning seems like one of the most unpleasant endings I can think of. Anyway, I have to find a way to go to the docks area. The blood trail points in that direction.
Mana ya?
An electric panel. Yes, I'll take. The flashlight is in good condition, but it doesn't have any batteries. Finding something ready to be used would have been too easy. Nothing I can do. The panel is completely useless. Looks like there's something inside these crates. Let's see. It's part of a pipe. It could be helpful.
Kepala pipa ada. Woi, mana tuh? Oh, ini.
The light from this buoy definitely doesn't work on its own. It must be battery powered. Maybe it uses the same kind as my flashlight. No, I don't see what I should do with it. An open can. Looks like there's pitch in there. The pitch looks like it can still be used. No, it doesn't. The pitch looks like it can still be used. It's the harbor master. We would like to inform you. The pipe could work like a hook, but I have to find something to connect them. The pipe could work like a hook, but I have to find something to connect them. An open can. Looks like there's pit. The pitch looks like it can still be used. Yes, I'll take a little. Pipe is full of pitch. The pitch should work as glue.
Jadi lah kenapa nggak diambil Bambang? Ini game bikin frustasi banget saya.
And what should I use it for?
Kalau nggak pakai watrok, aduh.
Yes, this should work. The improvised hook does the job. It hooks the buoy and brings it to the pier. Okay, I brought the buoy closer. Okay, They take the same batteries. If I weren't already up because of that anonymous call, and I hadn't found traces of blood at a semi-abandoned port, I'd say that today is my lucky day.
Kacau nih detektif. Aduh. Paling baterai dia. Oke, karena sudah setengah jam waktu kita bermain, kita akan lanjut esok malam. Kita ganti permainan dulu ya. Kita cukup sudahi sampai sini. Kita cukup sampai sini saja. Kita lanjut lagi besok malam, insya Allah kalau ketemu, kalau ada umur. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.